My channel. So I'm coming to you guys with a new video today. I'm going to be trying out some new products. Not everything that I try out is going to be new, but of course I'm going to let you know everything that I use in my face. One of these collections that I'm going to be using is the PUR Cosmetics Out of the Blue collection, and PUR Cosmetics was so nice enough to send me this collection, and I think it comes with like an eyeshadow palette, 2 blush highlighter duos, 4 lip glosses, a lip balm, and a mascara. So I use all of that in the video, so I'm just going to go into, my thoughts on each and every product as I use them. But for the most part, like overall, I really do like the collection. With the eyeshadow palette, there were some hit and misses in the eyeshadow palette with me, but for the most part, the blue, I really love the blue. I use that blue right under my waterline, and I really do like that. So I mean, yeah, everything in the collection, I was so surprised that I loved it so much. So I can't wait to show you guys that. I also used a new lip balm to moisturize my lips, and it is the Fresh Hydrating Lip Balm, and they sent me peach and lemon. So I used peach in my video, and this does keeps your lip really soft. Your lips really soft. I really do love peach anything, so of course I use the peach, but I do plan on using both of them. So thank you so much to them for sending me these lip balms. I also used a new, well, it's supposed to be a bronzer, but it was way too light for me, so I used it as a all over setting powder, and it is from Sorme Cosmetics, and they were so nice enough to send me this, and this is their deeper shade. This is like the terracotta bronzer, but as you can see, this is like my exact skin tone. So instead of using it as a bronzer, I use it as an all over powder, and it's really nice. I mean, it's a matte powder, so I mean, but it has my skin looking really nice and even. I really do like the powder, so I'll probably put this in my makeup kit and use it for a bronzer on lighter skin tones when I do makeup. So I really do like this bronzer, so thank you so much for them for sending me these products. I also use the new Huda Beauty Tantour contour slash bronzers, and I did pick up 2 shades. So I show you, all of these shades in the video, but I picked up tan and medium. So I used one of them to bronze, and I went back over and I used one of them to contour. So yeah, I think that is, well, I picked up, I've gotten so many new bronzers in my collection. I use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and this is one of the new deeper shades that they came out with maybe like a couple months ago. And I used this shade, and I was pleasantly surprised that it did show up on me. So I really did like the Butter Bronzer as well. But I get into all of that in the video. So everything that I use in this video will be listed in the description box down below, just in case you're interested in what a particular product is. But like always, I try to mention every single product that I use on my face in the video. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos from me. If you guys are interested in seeing how I created this really pretty dewy natural look, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, so this is the PUR Cosmetics Out of the Blue collection, and it comes with 4 glosses, an eyeshadow palette, 2 highlighter and blush duos, and a lip gloss. And it also comes with a fully charged mascara. Alright, so now I'm going to start by moisturizing my lips, and Fresh was so nice enough to send me 2 lip balms, so I'm using the peach one, and these are really keep your lips soft and hydrated. And now I'm just going into the PUR Cosmetics Out of the Blue palette, and the colors in this palette are gorgeous, and the mirror comes with a little light. Everything in this little package comes with a light on it. It even comes with like this little stand. I mean, it's little it has the palette set up so you can sit your palette up and see your colors. So now I'm just going to go into this light, I think it's like a brownish orange shade. I'm going to use this as my transition color. The palette is okay. The shadows aren't, as pigmented as I thought they were going to be. Like, I've seen better from PUR, but everything else I was really pleased with, but the palette I really had to work with. Alright, so now I'm going into this deeper orange shade because I wanted to deepen up that transition area. So I'm just applying that right on top of the first color that we just applied. Alright, now I'm going to go into this red shade, and this is really kind of like a satin shade. So I went into directly into my crease with this shade just to deepen up that crease a little. I really didn't know what type of look I was going for, but like I said, the palette wasn't really performing how I wanted it to perform. Maybe I need to just, you know, use it over with more colors. This is my first time using the palette, but the palette wasn't, you know, as good as other Pure Cosmetics palettes that I've used. Alright, so now I'm just going into that coppery bronze shade. I'm just going to place that all over the lid. Now this shade did perform really well. I did wet my brush beforehand, but this shade performed really well. It's like some shades, this palette is kind of like a hit and miss. You have some hits, and you know, then you have a lot of misses in this palette. But these shimmer shades perform really nicely. Alright, then I'm just going to go on top of that with this pressed glitter. It's just like a pressed glitter in the palette. And I'm just going over top of that shade that I placed down to add a little more sparkle. And then I'm going to go into that deep brown, and I'm going to use this to attempt to smoke out the outer V, but the shade isn't showing up like it's really not that pigmented. You really have to build on it to get it to be, you know, pigmented. I thought that it was going to be a really deep brown based off of what I saw out of the palette, but I really had to work with it to build it up to a really nice color. Alright, now I'm just going with that bone shade, and I'm just going to highlight my brow bone with that. And then I just added some eyeliner off camera, and now I'm just adding the fully charged mascara. As you can see, it comes with the light on, and I really love the applicator on this mascara. I really love the mascara. I just really wanted to put some lashes on, but the mascara, if you don't wear lashes, this is a mascara that will give you a really nice length. Then I'm just going to add some lashes and move on to the face. Alright, now I'm going to move on to the face, and I'm trying out this new Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer that everyone keeps raving about. And I mean, it smells really nice, and it does get nice and tacky on the skin. So I really do like that, and it holds my makeup like really nicely all day. So I really do like this primer. So I finally got my hands on the e.l.f. Primer that's supposed to be the dupe for the Tatcha, and I'm just placing this. This is like the e.l.f. Poreless Primer, and I'm placing this on all the places where I feel like my pores are a little larger, and I really do like the primer. It does work. Next, this is not a new foundation, but this is one of my favorites I love to use in the summertime, and this is the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. I'm like really almost out because this is one of my favorite foundations, so I have to go and pick up another one soon. So I'm just going to blend that in with my beauty sponge. But this is a really beautiful lightweight foundation, so if you don't like to wear foundations and you love going for that dewy look, this is a really nice foundation to use in the summertime. This is super lightweight. Alright, next I'm going to use my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I picked up a new shade. I picked up the shade Butterscotch, but I feel like this shade is just too bright, so I'll probably have to mix it because I have Chestnut already, but I wanted something a little brighter. But I feel like Butterscotch is a little too bright, so I'm going to have to mix these from now on. Now I'm just blending out that concealer underneath my eyes. And I'm just using my brush to go over the edges of the concealer. And then I'm just going to use my Laura Mercier translucent medium deep setting powder to set directly under my eyes because I will crease there. So I'm just setting under my eyes, and then I'm going to cream contour slash bronze. I'm using the new Huda Beauty Tan Tour bronzers. I got these shades tan and medium. My camera was taking forever to focus. So I really like both of these. I was going to choose between the two and just return one, but I really like both of them. This is the tan, which is really deep, and this one is the medium. So I'm going to use the medium to bronze, and then I'm going to go back over that with the tan to contour. But this is the medium, and it shows up really dark on me, so yeah, this is a really nice shade, but I really love them both. So I'm just using this one to bronze up the skin, and I'm just using my beauty sponge to blend that out. And they're really creamy, they blend out really nicely. I think they're really pretty on the skin. And now I'm using the tan shade, which is really dark on me, so I'm using this one as a contour, and I'm trying not to go too heavy with it because I don't want to put too much on. And now I'm just using my e.l.f. brush, to blend that out. Alright, next up, Physicians Formula came out with some darker shades in their butter bronzer. So I picked one up last month, but this is my first time using it, and I am pleasantly surprised that it showed up on me as well as it did. But I really like the butter bronzer. It's more of a cool tone, so if you don't like those cool tones, then you may want to stick with something else, but I really do like it. Now I'm just going to use that to carve out my nose a little. And then I'm going to be using my Laura Mercier translucent medium deep setting powder just to set all of the rest of the areas that I highlighted. Alright, next I'm using the some more. This is supposed to be a bronzer, but as you can see, it is my exact skin tone, so I'm using it as an all-over setting powder. And it's a matte powder, so it's really nice. Next I'm going to go into the blush highlighter duos. And this one is the deeper shade, which is really pretty. And then we have the lighter shade. So of course I'm going to use the deeper shade, and I just swirled my brush around and I was like, oh my goodness, like it just packed, the highlighter really packs a punch. If I could recommend one thing in this collection, I would say, I don't know, because I mean I really love the glosses, but this highlighter palette is, oh my god, it just dropped dead gorgeous. So You know, I really do love the highlighter palettes, the blush slash highlighter palettes. So if I were to recommend two things out of this collection, I would say, definitely say, get the blush and the glosses. Now I'm just going to finish up my eyes. I'm pretty much repeating the same steps on the bottom that I did on the top, except I really wanted to use that blue, so I'm going to pack that blue underneath the bottom lash line. So I'm just going to press that into the bottom lash line first, and then I'm going to get the same brush that I was using to apply that orange underneath the bottom lash line, and I'm going to add a little blue to it so I can just blow it out under the bottom lash line. Alright, next up here are the 4 glosses. So I'm going to use this peachy gloss because I feel like it kind of goes better with my look. And of course, this has the light on it. Also, everything in this collection has the lights on it. I think that's really cool. These glosses are so comfortable. They're not sticky. And I did put like a brown lip liner on beforehand, but once I use them, you really don't need one. So now I'm just going to set my entire face with the Morphe setting spray. And I'm going to let that dry. And that completes the look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos from me. Until the next video.